Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you stopping by. So I wanted to do a night ride tonight on the 2024 Wire Cruiser, the new version. I just want to do a little daytime intro before it gets dark. And then, I'm not sure if the camera's going to capture it, but there's a rainbow off in the distance between those silos and the Superstition Mountains over there to the right. So I pulled up to an area with no street lights, so it's really dark in this area. And I will show you the path and how well this light casts out in front of us onto this wide bike path and walkway path. Unfortunately, this camera isn't the best night vision that you can get, but hopefully it comes through well enough for you to see how well this light does. The light itself is pretty small. I'll kind of come around to show you what it looks like in the front. It's not a very big headlight, but it puts out a lot of light. I think it's 180 lux is the power of the light. Come around here, you can see the screen's pretty bright at night. No trouble seeing anything there at all. I'll bring you around to the tail light, show you how that looks, which is really bright. And it also has a brake light. I think you'll be able to see it if I hit the brakes, and then you can kind of see how it lights everything up behind. That's the brake light on, brake light off. And the new feature that I just got in today for safety was some lighted pedals. So I wanted to show these off. Very cool lights. So they have some kind of gyroscope in them. Great safety feature for riding at night. It's always going to be white light in the front facing forward and red light in the back facing the rear. So it doesn't matter where you turn these pedals or if you rotate them, you'll see that the white light is going to flip to red and the red light's going to flip to white. Alright, how cool is that? It's automatic. Love these pedals, they're very bright. And what happens is, let me turn them so you'll see what it looks like from behind. So as you're pedaling, you're going along, those pedals will rotate and it really draws attention to the rider and making sure that you're being seen. So as well as the pedals, the headlight, the tail light, you also have a button on top here that you can turn on for the extra battery light. I think that shows through. Now, I don't use this, I don't turn it on, but it certainly couldn't hurt. Be a little bit more visible at night. It's just a button right here on top that you push. So typically I just leave that off. These pedals also have the feature that if they do not move or sense movement within 30 off automatically, so you could just like that. So you can get on your bike, walk away from it, forget to turn them off. You don't need to. They'll just turn on by yourself. And when you walk up to them, they sense motion very near. Most times you don't even have to touch them. They'll just come right on by themselves and go off by themselves. And they have two flashing modes. One is an eco flash, one's a constant flash, and then this one's solid, obviously. So you only get about 3 hours battery life in this mode. But just push the power button and that goes into the steady flash mode. I think you get 11 hours of battery time fully charged in this flash mode. And eco flash is another press. And in this mode you get anywhere between 30 and 36 hours of battery life if you use the eco. And you could set front, back to different. If you want the white light to be solid in the front, you want it to blink in the back, you can do any combination that you like. So you see how the pedals just kind of came on when they sensed I was getting ready to get back on. Alright, pedal assist 1, give it a little throttle, we'll take off. We'll film some on this dark path and then we'll go through some neighborhoods. We'll go out on a main street where it's a little better lit, and so you get about 3 different levels of lighting conditions. Really dark, typical neighborhood, and street lights on a main road. You should be able to see the pedal rotation and the attention that draws when they're rotating like that to somebody who's in front of you, a car, or somebody from behind. I think it'll definitely get their attention and make you safer riding at night by being seen and being noticed. That's the key. This headlight is so bright it kind of looks like a motorcycle with a really small headlight if you're approaching from the front. And I think I may actually need to tilt the beam down a little bit. Occasionally I get people flashing their high beams at me, wanting me to turn my light down to low beam. But unfortunately I don't have that functionality. To our right here, we've got a famous local restaurant called Joe's Farm Grill. Really popular. It just closed a couple of minutes ago. It's located in a community called Agritopia. It used to be a giant farmland. This is one of the original farms that was here. You can see this old gas station that used to be here. Repurposed it all. So we'll drive through the residential area of Agritopia to give you a little residential view. Some of these streets have these light stringers running through each tree from either side of the road. At Halloween and Christmas time too, this area is really decorated nicely. Decorated with a lot of Halloween scenes on the houses and on the roads, and becomes a real tourist attraction, especially at Christmas time when they really do this area up with lights. So when it gets around Halloween and Christmas, I'll make sure to come back over here and do some filming and upload that. Everybody likes seeing Halloween decorations and Christmas decorations. Helps get them in the mood. I know these pedals, like I said, I got them in just today. I got them on Amazon. They're arc light pedals. That's the name of them. They're the top selling lighted pedals. And you can charge them. You pull the individual lights out, 2 lights per pedal, and you charge them when you need to and just pop them back in. They pop in and out magnetically, which is super easy. They are a little pricey. I'm not gonna lie. They're $140 for the standard pedals, and then if you want the pro version, they're a little more flashy. Got some raised pins for better grip. They're $170 per pair. They look cool, I'll admit. Not cool enough to spend another $30. At $140, they're pricey enough. Okay, I'm going to go out on the main road and kind of ramp up the speed. I think what I'll do through this intersection is I'll give it full throttle. Okay, I've got a half a mile up to the next main road. I'll see what I can get this top speed up to, if you can hear me. Again, apologies for the wind noise. Okay, we're at 40. There's really not much wind right now. Full throttle. Right, half a mile that quick, maintain solid 40. Which isn't bad. The battery is at 86%, so not 100%. It might be a little bit quicker at 100. By the way, this is just a great way to get up off the couch, get out of the house, get me away from the TV, away from the recliner, get out. Yes, I'm not getting a great deal of exercise, but I'm getting some, and I can already tell a difference as I've had this bike, and I actually feel a little better, feel like I'm actually doing something. So how much effort that you choose to put into riding your e-bike is up to you. I did buy it mainly for throttle use, but also to get some exercise. So I'm going to try to get better. I have the motivation now in this thing to, which makes it fun. It makes it fun to get out. I think what I'll do is I will stop and I will put the Insta360 selfie stick and camera on the back rack. I have not really tried this yet. Should give a different view for you of the tail light and the brake light when it is engaged, and maybe a little different view of the lighted pedals from behind. Hopefully gives you a pretty decent view of the tail light and brake light. We'll put that to the test here in a second, and then I want to try mounting the selfie stick and the camera out that direction and see if it gives you a different perspective this way. Hopefully you can see the pedals and the rear side of the pedals as they rotate, drawing attention to anybody behind us. hopefully making me safer. That's the idea anyway. Give it some throttle and man, it just snaps to. If you unlock this bike, hold on to those handlebars. If you have it fully unlocked and number 0 on the start strength, which is the strongest start strength, 0 to 3. 3 is the slowest. I'm going to stop here, put it pedal assist 0, safety, and I'm going to turn these all to flash. Just push the power button. That's medium flash. We'll try that. Medium flash. Tell you what, I'll do medium flash on the left side, and I'll put eco flash on the right. That's a little bit quicker flash. That was an eco, so I'll put the rear in eco. It's 2 clicks on the power button. That should get some attention. Okay, I am flashing everywhere. Fixed and up. Power assist 1. Give it a little bit of throttle. And we'll start pedaling. Now you get a demonstration of the lights blinking, and see if that makes any difference in getting someone's attention. I think it will. Alright, so I'll pull over here now, and I'm going to reposition the selfie stick and the Insta360 camera. Okay, back up to pedal assist 1, little throttle. Turn the cruiser around, head up the street. So we'll start pedaling now. Should be an interesting view. I'm kind of anxious to see how this turns out. Just experimenting. Just give it a little bit of juice going around that corner heading home. That is so fun when you hit that throttle and you've got this bike fully opened. So these pedals and all the accessories I have on this bike, I purchased all of them, including the bike myself. I didn't. It's not a sponsored video from any manufacturer. It's my own money and my own opinions, and I hope that really hope this video turns out okay. I'm a little concerned to how good this Insta360 camera is at night, picking up night vision, but hopefully it's good enough to publish here and put up on YouTube soon. And I'll be anxious to see what your comments are and what you think, if it's that was worth doing, or it's been too dark, or any feedback would be great. If you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the video, really appreciate it if you could hit the like button and consider subscribing. So until the next video, take care, and we'll talk to you in the next one.